my husband have a few words to share with you.
I do have to say that living with Betty for the last 2 years have perhaps not been the easiest 2 years of our married life together. I think trying to build one's own business develops a lot of stresses, both for the person building the business, but also for those people who are living with her and married to them at that time. So life has had its ups and downs, and most of those we obviously try and resolve as a couple that have been married for some years. But we also recognise that perhaps having been a senior executive in a large company for many years, I tend to have operated with a board of directors, and I'm very used to telling people what they need to do in this direction, what they need to do to develop the business. And perhaps I spoke to Betty in that same sort of a way. And it wasn't until perhaps more recently that I realised that when one talks to one's wife, she's not an employee of the company, and therefore one should perhaps handle those discussions and those matters a little bit more diplomatically. One of the benefits that I've noticed of recent is that we have developed a better understanding of each other, and we have developed a better understanding of where we're both coming from me as the husband, and from Betty's perspective as the person who's going out and trying to develop her business and to grow her business really from nothing to develop it to what it is today, but more importantly, what it can be tomorrow. I would highly recommend to everybody that listening to this that you follow that same advice, and ideally get in a professional coaching party to help you take the right path from the first step, rather than hit the same sort of issues and the same sort of pitfalls as we did along the way. And I would like to add to that I support Betty 101% in her workshop.